So it's obviously like this colorful shell in the center with a pearl in the center sitting on this like bed of black sand. I don't know if this is me reading too much into it, but it looks like there's subtle hints to the distortion cover with all the multicolors in the center. And then with Run, that the edge of the cover is quite dark, and you've got the
Ooh.
same on Resurgence as well. Can you
Mhm.
just talk to me about that? Am I on the money there? Or am I just reading too much into it?
No, that's interesting because it was not that intentional, but my
Yeah.
very, very first thought that I actually had now thinking about it. I mean, I had the healing thought and stuff, but I'm also often on Pinterest and stuff and browse through so many ideas. And I found that one picture of, I think, a shell like the shell we used in the end, but they have this beautiful texture and colors that look somehow similar to these distortion colors. And I
Yeah.
saw this and was like, this is so cool. This looks like the sister of distortion, like the more elegant, glamorous, rich sister. So it's like the dirty techno sister that like had to go off school or whatever. And I was like, okay, let's create like a sister of distortion. That was like my very first idea actually. When I
Right.
sent in the just the texture, I'm like, wouldn't this be a great backdrop and everything? And then it came more to the shell, and I was like, oh my god, the shell and rebirth, and the pearl is like your core, who you really are, your almost soul-like thing. And I thought about fossils and how you find so many fossils in nature, or like being left behind things of living beings, which I thought is a very cool imagery of how nature sometimes represents rebirth and
Yeah.
new chances and new chapters. And then this shell that's left behind was my first real like concept I got for this album, which I wanted to somehow also include in the songwriting. And then the shell that's now on the album cover, which was actually my first idea, but it happened to now be the story of this could be your new version, your new shell that you can even choose. Leave the old one behind and have this new beautiful colored shell also as a sign and message that you can change and you can decide like what your kind of shell is. You can like create it, morph it, and become a different person. I mean, even inside of you. And that is the main message also. So and also naturally it's kind of looked similar, I feel like, to the Run thing because it has this nature theme, which Run also had. Run
Yeah.
was more in a forest and Research is more at the ocean. And it feels like they are somehow all connected, which is nice. It just came naturally.